This is the Condor Golok. I've been using it a lot lately. It's in a few videos. Really nice, solid, large blade. A couple of interesting features. It's very thick down by the base, tapers up through the tip. And because of that, and they keep a constant height here on the edge grind, you get a variable angle where it's around 20 degrees down by the base and slowly arcs up when you get to the tip. The angle's now around 10 degrees. So that gives a lot of versatility. You have very hard cutting that you can do down by the base of the blade, and then as you move towards the tip you get nice fine cutting for light vegetation. There's only two things that I didn't like about this blade. When they first shipped them, the handles are very slick. I took this, I rasped it down, I gave it a couple of coats of boiled linseed oil, and the texture is much nicer now on the grip, and it's now workable when it's wet. The other thing that I did was, this great big edge angle is completely foolish. It's 5/8 of an inch wide. So when you go to sharpen up this Golok, you have to sharpen 5/8 of an inch wide big strip of metal. That's kind of foolish. So I hogged most of that off, and now the edge bevel is just about 1/8 of an inch wide through the main chopping area and sort of disappears up through the tip. So I'll redo the other side shortly, and I'll get it down so that the edge bevel is about 1/8 of an inch or so wide. So it was 5/8, like this. There's the full edge bevel width there. Reduced down to that little tiny narrow strip down there. So we'll now sharpen 5 times faster, which is what I was looking for. The other thing is that when you were cutting initially, all the cutting ability came in this little tiny edge bevel right here, which is again 5/8 of an inch wide. So it was very abrupt when you were cutting. With this much wider bevel here, it spreads the force of the cutting impact out over this entire bevel. That gives you a much smoother cut. You won't really feel the difference in terms of number of chops, raw penetration. Yes, you'll see some difference, but it won't be massively significant. But the biggest difference that you'll feel is the cut will be much smoother with a full primary grind on it like this.